Yeah, oh, that's a nice one. So I'm fishing O'Loughlin Pond today. It's at Quabbin Reservoir, Massachusetts, Gate 31, Area 2. And I'm renting a canoe today. You can rent canoes and kayaks. And there's supposed to be some really good bass in here, so about to give it a shot and see what happens. And over there, you can see like the yellow buoy markers, and then there's a spillway. What we have in front of me here is a shaft spillway. Quabbin Reservoir is on the other side here. And it's a spillway that consists of a vertical shaft followed by a horizontal conduit, and the surplus water enters into it and finally reaches the downstream of the channel. So anytime Quabbin Reservoir fills up, it goes down into that shaft spillway, and water comes into here. So I'll be fishing with a few things today. I've got my Lunker Hunt popping topwater frog, which worked well. I went on Monday, used this, and I caught maybe about 10 bass. So we're gonna give it a shot. I also have spinner baits, and I have bobber and night crawlers. So we got a few things I'm gonna use today and give it a shot. Let it sink for a few. I'll start retrieving. Pretty good color. I've caught quite a few bass on this one. Give it a little bit of a pause. Wind's pushing me into this cove. I'm gonna start back up here, or maybe go around the corner, see what's around there. Certainly a gorgeous day out. It's about 80. Need to get a few fish in this canoe. Like a decent cove up ahead. O'Laughlin Pond. And from what I understand, it was named after and dedicated to a worker that worked here for like 40 years or something like that. Pretty good size. A rise right ahead. About 10 feet in front of my frog. The guy that works here said they put trout in here too. I know they stock quabbin on the other side with trout and salmon, but I thought it was just mostly like bass, pickerel, and perch in here, but there is rainbow trout in here. Got a bass here, spinnerbait. I think it's a bass. Nothing big, but yeah, small bass. Nice healthy looking bass. All right, I'm gonna let him go. All right, we're on the board. All right, spinnerbait did the trick. And I'm gonna stick to the spinnerbait since I caught that one on this. Maybe his granddaddy's out there. From what I hear, there's some pretty good bass in here, so usually where there's one, there's more. Definitely pretty out here. Almost looks like an old apple tree right there. Surprised I'm not getting any hits on this. Nice spot here. Prime bass country, if you ask me. ways to row back, and I got a bit of wind against me, so try to get up here and get out of the wind. Just had something jump right here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got him. Oh yeah, good fish. Ooh, what is it? Wow, what was that? That was like a calico bass or very colorful bluegill. I'm open to catching anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bass, but I prefer bass. They give the best fight. But I'll take anything at this time. Small fish. Bluegill. Pesky little bluegill. Another sunfish. That's all it is. Oh, there's a beaver. Busy beaver. He's like, what are you doing over here? This is my pond. Surprised he hasn't thrashed his tail yet. Oh, what do we got here? Bluegill. Big bluegill. All right. Just drifted over into this cove and something's playing with it here. Just had something. Maybe a small bluegill or something. There he goes. Yep. Look at this. That is a big, looks like a golden shiner. Wow. Yeah, that looks like a golden shiner. That's a big one. Jeez, that's about 7 inches long. Beautiful gold, yellows, greens, bit of orange in its fins. Well, that was a first. Let's move on out. I'm gonna try that cove, stretch my legs. I might do, I want to do a little bit of trolling here. I've got my down east rod holder. If you haven't used one, they work great. You just clamp them on by twisting here, and there's 2 pieces here that hold it on the other side, and basically you can position your rod to the back, to the side, to the front. Easy. When you get a hit, you just lift it up. They work great. I highly recommend them if you haven't tried them. And all I'm doing, I've got my Lunker Hunt frog working on the top there, so I should be able to stay out of weeds as I'm paddling along. Much calmer through here. Make a few casts. Big blue herring. Might be hard to see on the camera. One thing I like about these lunker hunt frogs, they cut right through the lily pads and the weeds. You rarely get hung up on them. And it just goes right through. You have the hooks that point upwards on the side of the body. You can see here. Just go right into the body, so they're pretty much weedless. Saw a big rise right over there on the edge of those weeds. That's where I'm headed. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a good fish. Oh, yeah. That's gotta be a bass. Yeah, ooh, that's a nice one. Right on. All right. Not a bad bass at all, folks. Yes, off the lunker hunt frog. I gotta get him back in the water. He goes. All right. It's probably 2.5. Oh, something just hit it. Did you see that? Grabbed the, I don't know if I got that on camera, but it grabbed the feet. I see what happened. The line got in between here and then pulled out. This comes through and out the mouth like that, and the hook spins around facing up. We've got the eyelet coming through here. That bass demolished that. That's why I got all disconfigured. But we got it. It's back in business. When there's a stump and a log, there's usually a bass. I think Bill Dance said that, I believe. And look for a turtle on a log. I think Bill Dance or Babe Winkleman said that. Remember those old bass shows back in the 80s and 90s? Going fishing with Bill Dance today. Good old days. I got a bass on spinnerbait. Nope. Pickerel. A pickerel. He clobbered it. But there you go. He's about 15, 16 inches. No biggie. Well, we have 4 species today. I got that pickerel on the pause. Oh, I just had another hit. I cast a bobber and a night crawler and just sit for a few. Caught plenty of bass this way. Take a break from paddling. Change it up. Perch. All right, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 species today. Not a bad perch. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. It was a great day out on the water on O'Laughlin Lake, and managed to get 5 different species of fish. And it's always a win-win out here. You can never lose, fish or no fish. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do. I'd appreciate it. It's free. You'll be able to see on the left-hand side of your screen when I upload a new video. And until next time, enjoy the outdoors. I'll see you on the next adventure. I'm out of here.